Welcome back to Sayyajin YouTube channel. So Spider-Man 2 is out and this is my review regarding Spider-Man. And Marvel Spider-Man 2 is a pretty nice upgrade compared to Marvel Spider-Man. It is similar in the veins that of God of War to God of War Ragnarok, and overall it's pretty good, and the story is also pretty nice. And yeah, overall Spider-Man 2 it's a pretty good spiritual successor to Marvel Spider-Man. They nailed it. Like we already know, like Insomniac nailed it with Spider-Man mechanics in Marvel Spider-Man and with Miles Morales, and now they just took it to a whole new level. But if you have some gripes regarding Marvel Spider-Man, it will still be here. But the web swinging, it's pretty nice. I just got hooked to the Marvel Spider-Man. I completed everything, and the post-launch updates will also be there for Marvel Spider-Man. Let's see how things turns out to be. But yeah, as of now, judging from Marvel Spider-Man, they provided you two DLCs which were not free but paid. But yeah, and the story is set 3 years after Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. So yeah, they are pretty matured with stuff. And in this game, you fight Kraven the Hunter. There's Lizard and also the Venom. Venom is in the story. Don't know what it turns out to be. Is it with Harry Osborn or stuff like that? Because the last trailer which they showed, like when in Venom, both Spider-Man were fighting Venoms, and there are always side activity where you need to take photos, do some stunt, do some trick challenges, tasks, and the game feels lively. And at the same time, they made one quick change where in the vehicle missions you have to press a quick time event and then the not a quick time but just one press of a button and then some goons used to come and you fight them and stuff. It was tedious, but now they just changed it. It just happened in the city. Just press two buttons, it's over, then you can go on, which is a nice thing to see. There are still tracking missions and stuff. There are some stealth missions which is needed to progress the story, but this stealth mission doesn't feel tedious as of now. While there are few stealth mission which is with Mary Jane, which is a bit tedious because yeah, she doesn't have anything to do, but anything to do like no superpowers. But with Miles Morales, it doesn't feel tedious, and also all of the equipments and everything is stored with one button. Like the trigger button is necessary for you. With the help of a trigger button, you can access either the Venom powers on regular Spider-Man. If you have Venom suit, you can trigger the Venom powers, and with the left trigger it's Venom powers, and with the right trigger it's mostly gadgets and stuff. And if you're using the normal Spider-Man, left trigger is set for the suits. With the whichever suit you had equipped, it is set on that, and the right trigger is for your gadgets. And for same for Miles Morales, left trigger will be your Venom powers, and right trigger, if you press the right trigger, you will access your gadget powers. And it's nice. And also you have a rage meter which is like rage boost with Venom. If you have normal Spider-Man equipped with black suit, you have this God of War kind of thing where you have a little bit of a boost where your attack speed and attack damage has been increased, which is also here. It's a bit wacky, but yeah, it works with Venom, so to be honest. And there is also the skill tree. There are three different skill trees, one for each Spider-Man. The skill tree is there for like tran- transfers, like to move from one place to another and everything else. And there is skill tree which is common for both of them, and that skill tree is common, like it includes health and everything else. There's good suit gadgets which increases damage, health, focus and stuff. The skill tree is mostly combined skill tree is mostly for health, and many of the times it's not health but the skills, like the fighting skills on various combat moves and stuff. And also there is two new changes. First of all, the web swinging is amplified, like it's pretty good, but it just made it pretty nice in this update because with Spider-Man 2 you can literally slingshot yourself. Don't know how practical it is, but yeah, it's fun. And also there is this glide mechanics, and this thing feels a pretty weird to me. Like glide mechanics is pretty nice, but at the same time this game has that wind tunnels where you get endless flight, which is a pretty bad